The way you fight, the way you avoid, the way you shut down or explode. These aren't just personal choices, they're patterns, often learned, not chosen. You grew up watching people handle stress, avoid conflict, or explode in it. And now you carry that training into your relationship, often without realizing it. You are not bad because you repeat what was modeled. You're human. We all reach for what's familiar, even if it hurt us. If your childhood taught you to stay quiet, you'll likely shut down in conflict. If your caregivers yelled to be heard, you might do the same when you feel unseen. This isn't shameful, it's human conditioning. Every marriage holds two histories, yours and theirs. You're not just reacting to your partner, you're reacting to every wound, silence, and message you grew up with. And so are they. What feels too much to one person might feel completely normal to another. Why? Because their family made it normal. Until you name the pattern, you're likely to repeat it. You'll blame your partner for overreacting, not realizing they're triggering something old in you. Or you'll withdraw, not knowing it mirrors your parents' silence. Healing begins with awareness. You can't change what you won't admit. Some families never talked about feelings. Others talked only through anger. So maybe now you struggle to name what you feel. Or you only know how to get loud because that's when people paid attention. Your emotional patterns didn't begin with you, but they can end with you. When your reaction feels bigger than the moment, it usually is. It's not just about what your partner said. It's about what those words echoed. Maybe they triggered a wound from years ago, or a memory you've never named. You're not broken for reacting strongly. You're carrying something heavy. You just haven't put it down yet. Why does this feel so familiar? Why do I feel like a child when we argue? It might be because you're not just seeing your partner. You're seeing your father's disapproval, your mother's silence, the feeling of never being good enough. When past wounds are unhealed, present moments get distorted. The cycle doesn't have to continue. Just because you inherited pain doesn't mean you have to pass it on. You can stop. You can pause and choose differently. That moment, that when you catch yourself before repeating the past, is the moment you begin to heal. You can't stop a cycle you don't even see. But the moment you pause and say, wait, this isn't me, it's my training, something shifts. You stop reacting on autopilot. You start choosing your next word. And that choice, that's where freedom begins. Unlearning takes time. You'll stumble. You'll say things you wish you hadn't. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're learning a language you were never taught. Be kind to yourself in the process. Growth rarely feels graceful at first. Try this. I'm feeling overwhelmed, but I don't want to shut down. Or, I want to respond differently, but I'm still learning how. These small moments of honesty rewire your emotional map. One sentence at a time, you create a new pattern. When you choose a better response, you're not just protecting your relationship. You're protecting the people who learn from you. Kids don't need perfect parents. They need emotionally honest ones. What you choose to heal becomes what they never have to inherit. Healing doesn't mean you never get triggered. It means you learn to respond differently when you do. You'll still feel the old reflex, one night to yell, to hide, to control. But now you catch it, you breathe, you choose again. That's healing in motion. When you pause instead of explode, you create safety. When you name your fear instead of blaming, you build trust. These are not small things. They are the foundation of emotional safety in your marriage, your family, and yourself. Emotional safety isn't built overnight. It's built one conversation at a time. You don't have to repeat what was modeled. You don't have to pass down what was passed to you. You are the generation that can say, "This ends with me. I will be the one who chooses differently. I will not love through fear or silence." And that choice changes everything. Thank you for joining me in episode 10. We explored how family patterns shape how we love, fight, and feel, and how naming those patterns is the beginning of healing them. In episode 11, we'll talk about emotional safety, what makes it possible, and how to create it in your closest relationships. Until then, keep choosing new patterns, even if it feels awkward. You are rewriting history with every word you speak in love.